What's up, everyone? So Project Helix is seemingly coming out with the specs and the details of what it's going to be, and I just have to say real quick that it is going to be Xbox's last console slash hybrid whatever, and it is going to be their Dreamcast. It's going to be something that is kind of cool. People might remember it fondly and be like, "Yo, this is something interesting," but it doesn't matter. It's going to be the swan song for Xbox, and I'm excited. I'm kind of excited. The teaser trailer that they dropped looks interesting. It increased my hype meter, but it doesn't matter at the end of the day because it's going to be expensive. It's not going to be anything more than a glorified PC. Kind of think how the ROG Xbox Ally is kind of like a PC handheld with an Xbox button, you know? It will be able to do more Xboxy things than your standard PC, but it's just going to be a PC with an Xbox app essentially. And yeah, man, it's going to be super expensive. It's not going to be better than a dedicated console. it's it's basically, you know, Xbox's last chance to do something, and I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be fine. But it really does lead to a bigger problem that I think video games as a whole is facing, and that uh, video games itself, ever since Expedition 33 was a lightning bolt at the Video Game Awards, gaming is kind of dead. And I think we all understand what we mean when we say that. It's not dead as in people are not going to make games anymore. In the same way that people, still go to theaters and ballet and opera. Shout out Timothy Charlemagne with that one. But it's over in the sense that games are going to be what they are, and we've kind of felt that. Like, you can kind of put a game that's been released 10 years ago side by side with a game that was released a year or two ago, and you might be enjoying the game that was released 10 years ago more than the one now, and it graphically looks similar. The gameplay feels similar, the AI react similarly. Now, not to say that they won't smooth out the edges and all of that jazz, but come on, man. It's a wrap. It's a wrap as far as the medium is concerned, and pretty quick. We got here pretty quickly. We can obviously still improve things. AI might improve NPC interactions and all that jazz, and Crimson Desert might do something that makes us go, "Oh wow, look, the bar has been increased again." Wow, yeah. But GTA 6 is not going to hit the same way GTA 5 did. People are going to bounce off it faster than ever before just because we live in that kind of world. People are super more interested in freaking football and streamers than they are with anything else these days, and it's kind of the way it's went, man. Like, art's no longer in this domain. Not to say that it won't exist, but it's no longer going to be what the zeitgeist is about. And I think it's just a sadder recognition of the fact that we are here as a society, I guess, as a culture. PC gaming is not really about the best games, and Xbox kind of becoming a spearhead for the console PC gaming place is more of a interesting niche than anything else. Because the way I see it, the art form had its peak, and now it's just going to be something interesting. They do interesting things. Maybe we'll have a Marvel phase. You know what I mean? Maybe we'll have an anime phase. Who knows, man? Who knows? But it is what it is. Gone are the days where you play a game, you enjoy it, and you have that feeling of, man, I can't wait what they're gonna do next. You know what I mean? I can't wait to see what the next game is gonna be, because graphically they could be better, gameplay they could be better, all of these things they could be better. They just can't be right now because of the technology. Well, the technology's here. The technology is actually here. We can make graphically photorealistic type games. We can have smooth movement and gameplay and all of these technical wizardries that they're doing behind the scenes, and it's immaculate. It's amazing. It's important. Well, it was important. Now it's just standard. It's just standard now, and no one cares. No one actually cares, bro. It's weird. It's weird. Like they have to do these kind of things, like hybrid console PCs. What are we even talking about here, man? Like, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. That's why PlayStation is moving away from putting their games on everything, because it won't work. It won't. How can you sell your PC, right? Your tech box, if any tech box will do. No, you have to make it appealing. So here, this is just where we are. At least Asha Sharma looks like a girl boss baddie. You know what I mean? Whew, every time I see it on screen, I just go, "Wow, bro, Xbox, you did one thing. You did one thing right. Shout out Satya Nadella. You did one thing right with Microsoft. Sorry, Micro. Anyway, anyway, yeah. Let me know what you guys think. If anyone has anything to think about this, and yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Love you guys. Peace.